Lungs or vapor, there are going to be some serious health implications that comes with it. The use of electronic cigarettes has become a hot topic between the public and the Department of Health. Its use has been brought into question following the government's attempt to regulate e-cigarettes. The Department of Health met with the National Council Against Smoking to discuss the effects of these new age devices.
Electronic cigarettes, also known as vapes, e-cigs and vape pens. They provide a similar sensation to inhaling tobacco smoke, and they've become largely popular amongst a number of South Africans, especially the youth, many of them believing that they are a safer alternative.
The most common misconception is that people think they're safe. There's this whole concept that the product isn't a combustible product and that it's not being burnt and there's no tobacco in the product, so therefore it's safe. Whereas we all know that so there's two big problems. There's nicotine still in the e-cigarette, plus there's all the flavorants, which we just are not aware of their actual effect on the lungs at this stage.
Health and social academics have raised their concerns over the accessibility to children.
If a child or an adolescent were to vape, there would be stuff going into the lungs that damages young lungs. We know that from experiments that have already been done, that likely over time this would cause significant damage to children's lungs, sometimes acutely. They can actually end up in hospital with a lung attack of some sort, or over a lot of times.
The way they have grown in other countries, if we don't do anything about them, we'll find ourselves in the same problem. So we need to start controlling and regulating how they are used, how they are marketed, how they are sold.
The youth have mixed reactions about the decision to regulate.
I think it's a good idea, especially because I'm a father, and I mean, as parents, I think we worry about, how easily our kids can access, cigarettes.
I feel it's the same as it is in other countries like Canada and the USA, where they're taking away essentially something that is helping people get off cigarettes.
I think it's a good thing that they're doing that so that kids aren't so unable to access it so easily, in the sense that it would just be like them buying cigarettes from petrol stations.
While there's an ongoing debate on whether vaping is safe or not, the Department of Health is pushing ahead with the process of amending the Tobacco Control Bill. Nosipho Mncube, SABC News, Johannesburg.